stage right now. Since winning a Harrisburg Rock Station comedy contest in 2006, your first comedian has appeared all over the region, leaving audiences saying things like, "Wow, that guy's got a really big head." Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Sanford.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. I do have a huge cranium, though. This is not the head you want to see saunter down the road in front of you in the movies, though, is it? I've heard the comments. You see me coming along with my big old popcorn and my big old soda. I've heard the comments. I'm a 6-year-old the one time. Don't sit in front of me, don't sit in front of me, don't sit in front of me. Shit. Grandpa, I'm not going to be able to see a thing in this movie. Anyway, my name is Tom. Welcome to Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Make some noise. Come on. Come on. Tell me like you're mad. This is a great night. Something bad happened to get us together, but we're now together to celebrate being together and the good things that we can do going forward. So make some noise for the March of Dimes. Make some noise for Ryan Bailey. Thank you for bringing us together. You're walking around later and you see somebody you haven't met before, shake their hand, just say, "Hey, I'm Joe," and especially if it's a good-looking girl. Then follow them around the parking lot for a while. What? Why would I do I can't? I take a nice moment and then just get creepy. Anyway, first of all, I'd like to thank my wife publicly for calling ahead to the eye doctor glasses place to specify that I don't pick out my own glasses frames this time. I usually end up with like a big Harry Carey or John Lennon, you know, nothing in between. Apparently this time the customer service representative at the other end said, "Sure, send him in. We'll set him up with something real nice." What do you think? Are they pretty nice? Drew Carey's gay brother? They've been blowing me out for 3 weeks at work, you know. By the way, I got some Drew Carey impersonations, all right? One's an old one. You remember the Drew Carey show? Yeah. Okay. Maybe your glasses are so thick when you read a map you see people waving, you know. Something like that. Okay, that's the Drew Carey show. Here's a modern, new day Drew Carey impersonation. This killed at work. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on. That's golden. All right. No Drew Carey impersonations until marijuana has been passed around. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Why marijuana? Did I just say I work in a marijuana factory? You know, that's why it was really funny. Anyway. My wife and I recently celebrated our 22nd wedding anniversary. Thank you, thank you. Married couples, make some noise. Anybody married longer than 22 years? Just start shouting out the numbers. Who's the highest?
42.
4 months.
40? 4 months. Oh, give me all. Oh, 4 months. You still talk to each other, probably. Probably look at each other. 22 years, 40. There's no need for conversation in our house anymore. Anybody higher than 40 years? No? No? Over. You guys win. Ding! Congratulations. Make some noise. 40 years together. This is usually where I do a public service announcement. Thank you, Windsor Canadian, and basically any drinkable beer. Keeping couples together for generations. It's hard to stay together. You know, when you're young, you look at the older couple walking along on the boardwalk, holding hands and everything, and everybody's like, "Oh, look at the old couple." With my wife and I, we'll be walking together. We'll kind of be leaning on each other, maybe limping a little bit. Like, "Oh, they're so cute. What's wrong with them? Do they have, like, Alzheimer's or something?" No, they drove each other fucking crazy. Please don't talk to them. They rendered each other socially dysfunctional, too. Please. You'll be there a while. My wife and I. Wow. Speaking of her, I'm kind of angry. And you might notice that my shirt looks like it got shot with a wrinkle gun. I have my jobs around the house. She has hers. One of hers is ironing. I put my shirt in this is where ironing's done, part of our house. And I left a little note next to my shirt. You couples might relate. Sometimes you leave a little note for your significant other. "Honey, if you get a chance, could you XO, or hey, if you get time, could you heart shape?" Well, I left a little note next to my shirt, and it said, "Hey, this shit needs iron, bitch." I don't know what happened there. She probably got busy doing all her stuff. It's all about her. Whatever. I don't care. What else was I going to say? I recently lost like 45 pounds. No applause necessary. eat a lot of fruit, drink a lot of water, you just poop it away. Whatever. But I'm still fat up here, man. I'm still part of the fat brethren, you know? And one thing I immediately noticed after losing 45 pounds is that I have so much more room in the shower now to masturbate. I mean, I'm not bumping into the soap, I'm not knocking the shampoo over, it's not an awkward thing. I'm insatiable. Gross, why? Don't worry, I'm just starting. Now I'm going to educate you, because being of the past fat tense, I still have baggy clothes. I got baggy pants. I like to go and I like to demonstrate fat man pants faux pas. That's hard to say after 7 beers. But guys, us fat guys, check before you leave the house. There's some things that go wrong with our pants, and I'm not here to gross you out. I'm sorry if you're eating, but I'm here to educate. There's things that go wrong with the fat man's pants. The worst one, man toe. What? Seriously, hey, if you don't see it, you don't learn, people. That is just disgusting. Okay, that's enough. But you've seen man toe, you've looked, haven't you? And then you're like, oh God. Then you look again. You guys are gonna do that at the lunch table tomorrow, aren't you? Sickos. Another thing happens with man's pants, I like to call asterisk pants. That's where they all gather in the back, and it looks like an asterisk. A huge mistake happened back there. We've all been at that high school, concert, the conductor. We've had that calculus professor that extrapolate the data across the spreadsheet, and you'll see where the information gathers all right in here. Yeah, professor, I can see where the information's gathered. I'm flunking the next test, I'm just telling you now. That is disgusting. That's what's going on with my clothing. Anyway, I'm very sorry about that. Hey, we're right at the beginning, the onset of football season. Make some noise if you love football. We love football. We love football a lot. So much that we'll clap our hands together at a comedy club to announce that we love football. We're sick about our football. And I'm not saying I'm not. I'm the worst of anybody. I actually get in a bad mood if my team loses, My wife is like, why are you so ridiculous? You spend so much time and resources, money, just whatever. You can see us arguing about football. I like to be at the counter and hearing somebody, oh, you know what, if they would move the offense down the field and try to spread the offense out and everything, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's great, coach. Can I get my Diet Coke? Because, I love how we get fanatical about our team. Young man, what's your name? Right there, orange shirt. Joel. Joel? Joel, who's your team?
Eagles.
The Eagles. Okay, do you see that? Hold that thought. I heard some boos. Hold that thought. You're going to make a point for me later. Okay. Joel, do you sometimes refer to your team as we? Like, oh man, if we could have had that first down and we could have went down the field, we could have scored that touchdown and we would have won the game, right? I do it. Name an Eagle that knows you. Just saying. I'm just saying. Do you think that the Eagles, the people on the field, the guys on the field are looking up at the audience and say, well, if we would have cheered louder and we would have bought more horrible beer for expensive prices, we could have got the first down, we could have scored, we could have won the game. No, it doesn't happen that way. We buy shirts for $75 with another man's name on the back. I saw a guy the other day. Hey, what do you got there? Oh, it's Roethlisberger. Wow, did he give it to you? No, I spent $75. Brett Favre, I'm a Viking fan. What do you want me to get a Brett Favre? Well, yeah, Brett Favre, he gave it to me on the Sadie Hawkins dance. If they make the playoffs, they got to give it back to him. But if they don't, I get to keep it. So it's like, whatever, win-win for me. We're retarded. We are. We're ridiculous with our football. I think, and we also use our team, our affiliation with our team, to hurt another person's feelings. Do we not? Your team's dumb. Oh yeah? Well, your team's stupid. The argument usually goes like that, Not that there's anything wrong with that, I do the same thing. But I think we would go as far as this. We'd have like 30 minutes to live on Earth. There's an asteroid heading towards Earth. And we got 30 minutes to throw stuff in a duffel bag and head out on the highway, try to evacuate. I think we would go as far as to take that couple minutes to call our biggest rival, our biggest fan nemesis, just to ride him one more time. It'd be like, hey, yeah, one more time. Listen, yeah, I know I don't have much time. Just want to let them know your team sucks. Sucks balls forever. Double stamps, no give backs. Yep, all right. Yeah, I will. Yeah, okay. Thanks. I will. I love you too, Mom. All right, see you later. We're ridiculous. Hey, I want you all at the same time, I want you to yell out, Central Pennsylvania people, yell out the town you're from. Everybody at the same, where are you from? I knew you guys would be trouble. They're from Harrisburg, wherever that is. I knew you'd be in trouble. We talk funny around here in central Pennsylvania, don't we?
No.
We have different accents. It's amazing to me, we drive 50 miles in any different direction and we hear a whole different dialect of the English language. I'm in Millersburg. Today was hot and muggy. We can't say muggy in Millersburg. We say mucky. My mother-in-law, she'll spend all afternoon telling you how mucky it was this forenoon. What are you talking about, Goldie? It's a little dicey, though, when she talks about the fog. Take care of it. No, it's fucky. What is this and where can we see it? Well, on the mountain they said it was so foggy. That's true. I drive that mountain every day and quite often very fogged up there. But we talk funny around here. Go to the coal region. There's some hard-working, very good people over there. They got a distinct accent. I remember as a kid I went to the football game and all the parents on the one side of the stands are yelling, "Jam the ball down their throats, you fuck ya!" What is that? Mom, can we leave? We lost like 175-0. I'm serious, those girls were tough. But you go across the river from me, you get into Juniata County. I like to call it the Badlands. Whatever reason. That's where you go back behind the barn to fish for some trout in the creek. What is that? Pan fry, whatever it turns out. Then you come down the river, you get to Camp Hill. It's like Camp Hill impersonation. Thank you very much. You pull your chin out and you talk like Thurston Howell III. I tell that joke to my Camp Hill friends, and Tom, I failed to see the humor in that. Lovey, grab some money and beat the shit out of him. My name is Tom Sanford, folks. You're wonderful. You are wonderful. You're going to have a good time tonight.